with my girlfriend, and we had no room. And I had these shoeboxes filled with all of these things, all of these things that we collect. All of us collect things. All of us have things that we get over time. And sometimes you get these things and you just put them in a box.
Yeah.
Could be a letter, Christmas card, who knows what it may be, piece of jewelry, and you put it in a box. And I had these shoeboxes that were just filled with things that I hadn't looked at. Some of them were labeled, you know, with years and stuff, but I hadn't really looked at stuff. I just continued to put things in. And so I took these shoeboxes down and I set them beside our bed, and I said to myself, I'm going to look through these shoeboxes. I'm going to go through these shoeboxes and I'm going to see what's in these things. And I'm going to organize and see what's in there. 2 months passed, these shoeboxes are still sitting beside the bed. My girlfriend's saying, when are you going to go through those fucking shoeboxes? Why are they sitting beside the bed? She didn't say fucking, I'm saying fucking. But finally I sat down one day and I started looking through one shoebox. And there I was, going through card by card, letter by letter, piece by piece, stone by stone, these individual things in there. Some of these things had no meaning to me anymore. Some of these things were just in there. Some of these things were really valuable things to my life. One of the things that I pulled out was a letter that my grandmother had written to me. Half written. On the page, she had ended a sentence, set down the letter, and then died a few days later. And here I was with this letter. Other things were pieces of wax. No idea why I had these pieces of wax. I'm sure something happened with them at some point, and they were meaningful, and I put them in the bucket. So I had these things, and I went through, and I could only go through about one box before I just had to kind of stop. And I just gathered everything, and I put it back in the closet, my shoeboxes. You know? This idea in my mind kept reverberating. What we have in these shoeboxes, what we store, what we keep, what's meaningful to us, and what loses its meaning. And I was talking about this with Martin when I got here to the Netherlands, and he was talking about a friend of his that was talking about an older gentleman who said his whole life has been reduced down to one closet of clothes. And it's kind of a strangely Buddhist idea, you know, that we have next to nothing. And some of us have so much. We have closets and homes and rooms filled with things. You know. But the idea is that in the end, I mean, really, who are we? Are we just these shoeboxes filled with things that we don't know where they came from? And some of these things we do know where they came from? Or are we the sum of our memories, the sum of what happens to us, the sum of our experience? What do those shoeboxes mean? So I wrote this song called Shoeboxes. Shoebox is full of all my old things, faded photographs, Christmas cards and rings. Here's a letter you wrote, candle wax and a silver stone. Here's a piece of the wall, Polaroid of us all. Is that who we are? Shoeboxes full of our rise and fall. Baby shoes to funeral songs.
song.